Hey, you guys, this is Christina, and today I actually want to answer a question that was sent to me. And that question was, how do I get people to find me on Facebook and like and follow my page and then do business with me? Besides just asking my friends how to do it. So today I'm going to walk you through how to grow your page quick. There's actually 5 things that you can do, and we're going to walk through those today. Who am I? I'm Christina with leadsandleverage.com, well, leadsandleverage.com, and I help real estate agents create more time, make more money, and guys, enjoy the journey. And today we're going to journey through getting that Facebook business page to a place where it will start growing for you. You guys are awesome. Say hello. As always, if you comment below, I will give you today's checklist. And it's a 5-step checklist. Pretty easy to get done and get doing, but some of the steps take a little bit more than just a couple seconds of work. A little bit more than that. Sorry about that. So, all right, 5 things all real estate agents should be doing to grow their Facebook business page fast. And hi, you guys, you're awesome. I already introduced myself. If you are watching this on YouTube, IGTV, or Twitch, go ahead and click the link in the description below, and that will bring you over here to this original video where you can actually get your hands on the checklist. So someone who's actually on this show right now sent in hey, I need help. So I can't remember if she actually put this into the Facebook group that we have or emailed it, but I'm a fairly new agent and I have a business Facebook page. How in the world do I get people to find me and like and follow my page besides asking all my friends to do it? 5 things. All right. Are you guys ready for this? Let me know. Again, comment below if you want the checklist. And also, guys, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. I love knowing where you guys are, that you're here, and that you're watching from I like to know where you're watching from. We've got members, we've got people coming from all over the world, and it's kind of cool to see where y'all are from. All right. Number 1. Okay. Number 1, when you create your Facebook business page, you should definitely ask your current and past closed clients to follow your page. But here's the catch. Don't beg them for the follow, and don't be insulted if they don't follow you. This is not the place where you send an invite to everyone you know. Do not do that. You only want to invite people who have used your services before or who have the potential to use your services. Do not invite every single family member or friend that you're connected with. Don't ask people, don't beg, don't do it. Step 2 of this first one, this first part has 2 steps. So that's the first one is the ask. The second one is run targeted page likes, y'all. Not that hard to do. Run targeted page likes. What do I mean by targeted page likes? Well, first of all, make darn sure that the people that you're targeting actually live in your area. And then run targeted page likes to get people that you don't know to like your page that are targeted. All right. So number 1 has 2 pieces to this. Ask people who are past clients, close clients, likely to use your services. Not everybody. These are friends that you would invite. Do not invite all your friends. Don't do it. You don't want petty likes. You don't want untargeted likes. You don't want to beg for likes. You don't want any of that. The second piece to this is run targeted page likes. All right. Number 2. I've said this before. I keep forgetting I can't actually clap because the microphone is like right in front of my hands, and that's very loud for you guys. Number 2, you need to post 4 to 6 times a day. Every day. Every day. Every day. That means what? Every day. Not a few days on and then a few days or weeks off. Not once or twice a day. Not once or twice a week. You need to post 4 to 6 times every single day. Every single day. I'm going to say this over and over again. Every single day. Yeah. Use something like Edgar to create a posting calendar for you and to post for you. And what Edgar does is it creates multiple versions of your post, which is super awesome. And if you comment below and respond to Ribbit and get the checklist, I've sent you a discount link to Edgar in that list. You can get that on there. It is hands down the best third-party scheduling tool that you can get. Here's the thing. You need to post 4 to 6 times every single day. How often should you guys be posting? Comment below. How often should you be posting? All right. Number 3. Write your Facebook posts like you're texting your best friend. Okay? Quit putting on that business hat and write your posts like you actually speak, you guys. Like, totally. This is about building a relationship with your audience. Be a real person. Share things spontaneously, in the moment, on the fly. In addition to your scheduled content, yes, this is part of your 4 to 6 posts, but here's the thing. Stop being like statement driven and salesy and what you think professional is, and start being a real human being. I'll tell you right now that you come off, all of you probably say something funny every once in a while. All of you are involved in different places, different things. Like, for example, now that I don't do local stuff that much, like I don't have a local real estate page anymore, I don't post a lot of local check-ins, et cetera, because I don't actually need to. But the other day, my husband and I went out to dinner and we went to a Mexican restaurant, and this Mexican restaurant was in the building that I started my real estate career in. Like, it was in the same office. Like, in fact, this building that this restaurant was in was built for our real estate company. And I took a picture of the corner where my desk used to be. And I took a picture. I'm like, it's been, 24 years ago, I got my start here. It's been 23 years since I've been in this building. Now it's a Mexican restaurant. I put that out there. It's kind of going nuts. Now, this is on my personal profile. If I had a local business page, I would be if I was a local real estate agent, I would have put something like that on the business page. The thing is, I see so many of you guys putting like canned crap from places like, vendors, and you just post it out there. And when you say something, you make it all sound, oh, pretty, 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 instead of real. Like, you put something up and you don't say that ceiling's grotesque, or if it is, you don't say things like what you're really thinking. So it makes it look like it's not a real person. So you need to do your posts exactly like you would texting your best friend. Use emojis. You talk like you would. Stop trying to be professional. It's actually hurting you. That was number 3. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Tammy. 4 to 6 times a day. Number 4, you got to be different. What do I mean by different? You got to be you. There's no one like you. And if you think that you need to act, look, or be like someone else, why do you exist? I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean, if you can't be you, if you can't allow your unique personality to shine through, or your unique style to shine through, then don't even bother, because you need to be different. And the only way to be different is to be you. Nobody can copy you. They can try, but they can't get away with it because they're not you. Seriously, your brand is you. That's your brand. Your brand is not a tagline. Your brand is not a logo. Your brand is not a color. Your brand is you. You are your brand. Your unique selling proposition, your USP, it's you. It's you. You need to show it, not say it. You need to show it through what you're doing. Your business product, what you're selling, your business, it's you. It's not houses. It's you. If it was houses, you are dispensable. You are expendable. You are not necessary. When it's you, you are not dispensable. You are not expendable. You are absolutely necessary. Don't be like a Star Trek character that, when they get off the ship on the foreign planet or whatever it is, who's going to die because you don't know their name, right? So your business product is you. Are you silly? Are you nerdy? Are you a mom? Can you do Star Trek references? like me? Are you a grandpa? Are you a nut about fitness? Are you crazy about a Netflix show? Share you. Be you. Infuse your personality. Infuse your weirdness. Infuse every part of what you're doing with you. Stop trying to be who you think you should be on here. I remember when I first got into real estate, my dad, my dad is my mentor. Amazing, amazing. I'm so thankful for that. And one of the things that, for a while, he was like wearing a suit coat and doing this kind of stuff. And he was really good at real estate. But what he found out was that he's not like those country club going people. He's just not. He wasn't into wearing sports coats and suits and etc. So he's like, I'm going to wear and be who I am and wear what I want to be. And this is what I'm going to do. And so, he dressed nice, but he didn't wear the suits and stuff. And so the real estate agent general stuff didn't like that because he didn't conform. But he was him. Kicked their butts in business because he was himself. So what are you going to do? Are you conforming or are you transforming? Are you you? Be you. You must have haters in order to have lovers. And what I found in real estate is most of the people who didn't like me in real estate were jealous colleagues. Most of the people who didn't like my dad were jealous colleagues. Flat out, that's what it was. So you need to be you because we're you. We stand out. We don't conform. Be you. All right. Number 5, be engaging. Be engaging. Don't think that you're creative? Fine. Then share viral posts every day. What are viral posts? Viral posts are posts that people have made, different pages have made that have gotten 10 times the reach than that page's page likes. How do you know what they are? I do a lot of research and I have access and I find them. So share viral videos, share viral photos, whatever, things that amuse you, interest you, etc. Inside leads and leverage. Absolutely. I give viral posts every single week to our members because I know how to get them and I give them all to our members and we use them and they help incredibly. They help extend our reach, especially, excuse me, especially when it's something we ourselves find funny and interesting because it reveals our personality. It reveals our sense of humor. It reveals our likes and dislikes. We have one member who is constantly razzing the cat lovers of the group because he's a dog lover. So it's really funny. He'll share posts inside that he actually shares out on his page, but he's like, see, a cat can't do this. See, and I'm like, okay, that's your personality shining through. Excuse me. Too much talking. That's your personality shining through. So make sure you're sharing that, who you are, what you're doing. If you're like, okay, I'm not a Star Trek geek at all. Like I like the new Star Trek movies, but I didn't watch, and I remember the ones from either the 60s or 70s, with James T. Kirk or William Shatner. That's it was. See, I don't even remember. I don't go to Comic Cons or anything like that, but I do remember that reference that I used earlier in this video about Expendable. You always knew who was going to die because you didn't actually know the character, right? So, but I have seen every single episode, and I promise I've seen every single episode of everything related to Stargate from the very first movie with James, I forgot his last name, and Kurt Russell, to the 10 years of SG-1. I've seen that 4 times, I believe, every single episode 4 times. To the 5 years of Stargate Atlantis, to all 3 movies post-series, to Stargate Universe, to the brand new little web series now that they have on these. Yeah, so I'm a little bit of a Stargate freak. I don't go to any of the Comic Cons, but that's something that people don't really like. What? Like, shocker of me. I do have 4 boys and a husband that are kind of Stargate nuts, but I've willingly watched them myself. So that's a piece of me. I could share it in references and different things that I do, etc. You need to share who you are. You need to be engaging and somehow let those thoughts that go through your head that you don't actually put out in print, as long as they're not mean, put them out in print. Like, put them out there, you guys. So that's 5 things, but I actually have a bonus for you. I have a bonus for you today. I bet you could probably guess what it is. So number 1 is ask past clients and prospects and people you are likely to do business with you to like your page, and then run targeted page like ads. That's number one. Number two, post 4 to 6 times every single day. Number three, chit chat on your page like you would chit chat in text. Like literally post, when you write your Facebook post, treat it like you're writing a post to a friend. You need to do that. Stop being salesy and stop being quote unquote professionally. Don't do that. Number four, be you. Seriously, if you're afraid people won't like you, there's two things to that whole thing. If you can't be you and you're afraid people won't like you, you're either like crazy insecure, or you have found that a lot of people don't like you. So maybe you need to change something about you. And I'm not talking about your likes and dislikes. Maybe it's your demeanor. Maybe it's something like that. Maybe you're mean. I don't know. But if you're afraid people won't like you, you need to get over that, or go, well, okay, in the past, most people don't like me. Now be real about this. If you're having mental thoughts about this and this isn't real and true, then don't do this. But if people don't like you, are you mean? Like, I find out why people don't like me. They think I'm either don't deliver the message fast enough on here, or I train too fast, or I do this, or I do that. And there's some stuff that I will adjust, but I'm not going to adjust who I am. I'm not going to adjust. Like, I have like written things. I believe in God, and I've shared that I do. I'm not going to change that because somebody does it and they're offended by it. They can go elsewhere. They can go to someone else that doesn't bother them. I'm not going to adjust the fact or change the fact that, yeah, we own guns and we go shooting for sport. Absolutely. I'm not going to change that because people think that's horrendous. I'm not going to, because nothing that I have and I'm interested in affects them. It's my life. But I'm going to share pieces of who I am. If we're out shooting, skeet shooting or something, I'm going to share that, because that's part of me and that's part of what we like to do and what's fun. If you know what I mean? You don't want to take away from who you are, but you also don't want to be a mean, little twerp that's vigilant about your, like, just being mean. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. You want to be real and you want to be you. That's number 4, be you. Number 5, be engaging. Viral posts. You need to have viral posts. And what's number 6? Yeah, I know I said there's a bonus. Do you guys know what number 6 is? It's a bonus. Most of y'all, I guarantee you probably 99.9% of y'all are not going to do this. Not going to do it, but it is the number 1 way to explode. And when I say explode, I mean explode your growth insanely. In fact, I have a member in the group just messaged me today. She has just started doing this in the last couple of weeks, and it's like taken off. She was struggling, boom, taken off. Do you want to know what it is? You need to go live twice a week. You need to go live on your Facebook business page twice a week. Now, some of y'all are going, I don't want to get behind the camera. I don't want to do this. Okay, so I'm going to highlight 2 members here. One member, she is going in front of the camera. She gets on there, she answers questions, etc. But she's also going to different areas in her town and just doing a video and talking into it and sharing what's happening wherever it is. I have another member who is taking a ton of pictures everywhere, all over her area, and she's turning 5 or 6 or 7 of those into short little videos at a time and putting those up. She's not in front of the video. Now she has been on other things, but these are working. So here's the point. Go live twice a week, period. Go live twice a week. This will explode your growth. Facebook loves live video. Facebook wants to kick YouTube's butt. You can help. You can ride that wave. You can do it. So, like I said, there's 6 things, even though today was supposed to be 5. All right. So to recap this, get page likes that are targeted. Post 4 to 6 times a day. When you write your post, be real. Write them like you're writing to a friend, texting a friend, right? Number 4, be you. Stop hiding behind what you think the norm should be. Number 5, be engaging. Share viral posts. You don't have to be the creative on this. And number 6, go live twice a week. Seriously, you need to do this. This will explode your growth. Now, here's an extra bonus. You guys, you can do any of these things you want But if you do them randomly and you do not do them consistently, you will fail. It's really interesting. I was reading, it's upstairs in my room, or I should have shared it, but I was reading The Compound Effect. I am reading The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy again. And everything you do, all of your success is about consistency. And I know we think, well, if we don't do this today, then it's just today I'm losing. It's not. If you are not consistent on your Facebook business page every single day, like every single day, you don't just lose one day. You actually go completely backwards in momentum and you have to start again. Here's the best analogy. He used this analogy and it was really great. If you've ever pumped water from a well, ever. So some of you city folk have never done this. Some of you people have been out there and you've had to pump water from a well, right? If you've ever had to pump water from a well, it takes a while to get the water coming up. The pump's here and it takes a while to get the water coming up, right? And takes work. And at first it's only a little dribble, right? Well, a lot of you guys will work, and won't get to the dribble. A whole nother section of you guys will work, and get to the dribble and go, is that it? And then you'll stop. Instead of keep going until you have the huge amount of water going. And some of you will get to the huge amount of water going and go, oh, that's cool. And you'll stop and you lose it all. And you got to start all over again. Whereas if you just maintained, you'll keep going and going and going, right? So consistency, it's flat out. You have to have consistency, period. So many, it's an awesome book, Tony. So many of you guys just start and never even make it to the dribble. So many of you make it to the dribble and don't make it to the onslaught. And then so many of you make it to the onslaught and don't keep going. Like, yeah, I've done it too. So all of this, all 6 of these steps that I've talked about are all about consistency. So to that end, tomorrow, I am doing a special live show at 10 a.m. Pacific, same time as every other time. But I'm going to recap my entire month of going live every weekday. I've gone every single weekday in the month of August. I have gone live and answered questions for you guys. I'm going to recap that. I'm going to share what it's done as far as our audience, as far as our list, as far as our business growth. I'm going to share everything, what it's done. Additionally, I'm going live at least one more month in September every weekday because there are 1 or 2 travel exceptions that I have, but because I know how Facebook's algorithm works and they look at the last 30 days. So all of this work, I'm priming the pump. All of this work I've done for this 30 days, the results, the real results are going to show in the next 30 and 60 days. Now, that's not the end of the results. I'm just starting the dribble. I'm just hitting the dribble right now. If I don't keep going, I won't even get the full effect of the faucet, right? And if I stop, you get it. So I'm going to share what that's done, etc., and the numbers and everything, because guys, it's worth it. Facebook is video is huge. Building relationships with people is huge. You need to do that, and you need to be on video to do that. So, but you need to be doing all these other things too. Yeah, you're like, oh, I got to do everything. I'm also going to share with you in the next week or 2 my basically business growth system in a box. It is an overview of exactly what I do to create content, which is build relationships, stuff to build relationships and to bring people in, and how I repurpose it all so that I am not on all of these different channels and all these different things at all these different times, and how I'm building that out. And I actually did an interview with Live Streaming Pros. They interviewed me and someone called it a business growth system in a box. And I went, it is, isn't it? So it's content strategy, it's content creation, and it's content repurposing, all of it. And it's really easy because it's only taking me an hour a day to do this, like all of it, to get everywhere, to do the whole entire thing. Super easy. And it is my entire lead generation process. Going to share it all with you over results tomorrow, and then next week and the week after, we're going to go ahead and hit those. All right. If you guys have any questions, any comments, comment below. Let me know. Please let me know, because I am answering your questions. Now, I need to know, out of the 6 of these that I just told you, I'm always going to ask you this. What was most useful for you? What stood out to you? What do you need to do differently? All right. I need you guys to share that with me. Here's why. Not for me so much But for you, when you write something down and you identify it, you often take action to make those changes, right? So I want you to write that down. Just write it down, share it with me. Let me know. I'll go deeper on different things. I know Sally wants to go deeper on what to do on camera. She wants to go deeper on targeted page likes. Awesome. Is it Standaline? Standaline? I hope I said that right. Wants the live, posting 4 to 6 times a day. That's a huge one. I think that's kind of a shocker for most people. Gregory said 4 to 6 times a day. Lisa needs to get back to, yes. And remember, Lisa, your reach that Facebook gives you is based on a 30-day history as well. So if you drop something, it just gets worse and worse. Be Myself Go Live. Yes, awesome. Glad I said your name right. Okay, you guys are super awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. And I will see you tomorrow's Thursday. We're going to recap, and I'm going to show you. And I'm not just going to recap what my results have been, but I'm going to give you guys some ideas for yourself, for you to go live as well. So that'll answer one of Sally's questions on there. All right, you guys, I will see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time to 1 p.m. Eastern time. I had to think about that. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a fabulous day.